Muri bibihe hariho ikiza bita coronavirus cyangwa virus.
In these times we have this outbreak of coronavirus.
Bakise ngo ni COVID-19.
They called it COVID-19.
Kuko ni coronavirus disease yatangiye muri 2019.
Because it is the disease that started in 2019.
Hari ibintu nka bine nshaka kuvugaho.
There are 4 things that I want to discuss.
Ikintu cya mbere ni amakuru arimo avugwa icihishe inyuma ya corona.
This is first the conspiracy theory behind the coronavirus.
Icya kabiri na mahanuzi nayo arimo abivugaho.
The second point is the prophecy about the coronavirus.
Icya gatatu ni ibifatika cyangwa se ibiboneka.
Number 3 is pragmatism.
Icya kane nicyo Bibiliya ivuga.
And the 4th thing is what the Bible says about it.
Reka duhere kuri icyo bavuga ngo ni ikihishe inyuma ya coronavirus.
So let's first discuss the conspiracy theory.
Kuva iyi coronavirus yatangira mu Bushinwa,
Since this coronavirus started in China,
hamaze gupfa abantu benshi cyane.
there are many people who died.
Isi imaze gutakaza hafi 7,000 birenga.
Almost 7,000 people have died.
Kandi abandi benshi bararwaye.
And others are sick.
Iki kiza cyatangiriye muri Chine mu Bushinwa.
This virus started in China.
Mu gihe gito ibigeze muri Korea y'Amajyepfo.
And in a short time it spread to South Korea.
Kiba igihugu cya kabiri cyafashwe nacyo.
And it was the second country that was affected.
Mu gihe gito indwara ibigeze muri Italy.
In a short time this disease went to Italy.
Italy nayo ijya mu kato irafungwa.
And Italy was quarantined.
Muri ibyo bihe bikeya Uburaya burafashwe Ubufaransa.
And in those times even France was affected.
Hirya no hino mu Buraya bigenda bigaragara cyane ko Uburaya bwanduye.
And it was clear that Europe had been infected.
Ikibi igituma haba kukwandura kwirukanga cyane ndetse n'uyu mwanya muri Amerika bikaba biriho ni uburyo bwa transport, indege, abantu bagenda cyangwa se ko abantu bari kumwe.
The reason why you see this virus spreading fast is because of the way people travel and the way people are gathering.
Haigeze kuba indwara mu Buraya iyo bita ngo n'urupfu rwirabura, Black Death.
There was a time when there was a disease called Black Death in Europe.
Icyo gihe abantu benshi barapfuye ariko ntibyageze muri Afrika kuko nta rujya n'uruza rwariho rwinshi cyo.
At that time many people died, but it did not spread to Africa because there was no going and coming back and forth.
Nanone kera cyane igihe aba Espanyol baje gukoloniza muri Mexique.
And a long time ago when the Spanish came to colonize Mexico,
bagiyeyo bagezeyo bajyana agakoko ka virus bari bafite hapfa miliyoni z'Abamexican benshi cyane icyo gihe kubera kwanduza iyo ndwara.
They carried a virus and millions of Mexican people died because of that disease.
Nanone hagiye haba ibyorezo bitandukanye ko muri Afrika byagiye bihitana abantu batandukanye nk'icyorezo cya sida muri Uganda cyafashe igice cya Uganda kirakirimbura.
And there are other outbreaks that took place in Africa, like the HIV/AIDS in Africa, in Uganda, that took a lot of lives.
Na n'uyu mwanya icyo kiza kiracyari muri Afrika kigenda gifata abantu batandukanye.
And that disease is still in Africa and is still infecting many people.
Nanone mwigeze kumva Ebola yaje ifata igice kimwe cyo muri Congo, iranakomeza no muri Sierra Leone no muri Liberia ndetse no muri Uganda, abantu barapfa ku bwinshi.
And you also heard about Ebola that started in Congo. It went throughout and affected Sierra Leone, and many people died.
Ariko ntabwo mwumvise ko Ebola yageze muri Amerika, Ebola yageze mu Buraya, Ebola yageze mu Bushinwa.
But you did not hear that Ebola was in America or in Europe or in China.
Iyo yagenda gikubita ahantu muri region runaka.
It was just affecting certain regions.
Iyo bayita ngo ni endemic, donc ahantu hamwe muri region imwe.
That is called an endemic, or something that is restricted in one region.
Hakaba nanone icyo bita pandemic, no kuvuga ngo ni indwara yambuka imipaka ikajya mu makontinent atandukanye.
And there is also a pandemic, which means that the disease is spreading all over the continents.
Iki kiriho rero virus iriho bayita pandemic, no kuvuga ngo ijya ku migabane itandukanye ikava muri continent ikajya mu yindi continent.
So this virus is a pandemic because it's going from one continent to another.
Hakaba n'izindi ndwara rero zatwibanira izo bita ngo ni epidemi, tuvuge nka malaria, twibanira nayo mu gice kimwe cy'isi.
And there are other diseases called epidemics that are small in small regions of the world.
ugasanga iri muri Afurika malaria munsi ya Sahara,
You may find it in the Sahara region in Africa,
ariko udashobora kuyisanga hano muri Texas.
but you may not find it in Texas.
Rero igitandukanye ikiri uyu munsi nuko iyi ndwara noneho ni internationale, ni global, ni global, iri ku isi yose.
So the difference with this disease is that this virus is affecting the whole world. It's global.
Kuko ahantu yatangiriye ni ahantu hari inganda zikomeye, kandi ni ahantu hari hari ubukungu butangaje, no kuvuga ngo ibihugu byinshi byahakoreraga, rero kwandura byaroroshye.
Because the place where it started is a place where there is a lot of business, and the whole world did business in that area. So the virus spread a lot.
Rero ku bw'ibyo rero abantu barashakisha kumenya niho ikiri inyuma y'ibi bintu. Icyo nicyo bita ngo ni teori ya conspiracy.
So for that reason, people are trying to search what's behind it, what's called the conspiracy theory.
Abantu benshi barimo barabivuga nk'igihugu cya Iran cyo kiravuga ngo iyi virus yatewe na Israel kugira ngo ibamare, kuko na Iran nayo ikibazo.
For instance, the country of Iran is saying that Israel started this virus.
Ibyo ntabwo ari ibyo n'urwango Iran yanga Israel, kuko na Israel nayo ifite abarwayi. Uyu munsi ari ahantu muri Israel henshi abantu badashobora kugera. Tiyaba ari bayiteye ngo nayo rero yongere ibeshejweho n'abakirarugendo n'abaturiste ngo yongere hagarika imipaka yayo.
This is not true, because even Israel is being affected, and it's also affecting their tourism business, and many people are getting sick in Israel.
Abashinwa nabo bakavuga ngo yatewe n'abanyamerika kubera ibintu barimwo by'amadire kumvikana. Amerika irimo ihagarika inganda nyinshi, ndetse irimo isaba umusoro abashinwa kuza, bati ni Amerika yaduteye ibi bintu kugira ngo tugire ibibazo.
And China is accusing America because of their trade deals and their trade war. They are saying that America caused this so that it can weaken them.
Ntabwo ari byo, kuko Amerika nayo ifite ikibazo, nayo yarwajije abayo. Iyo ari indwara yari butere mu Bushinwa baba baririnze kugira ngo abanyamerika no bitabafata. Ariko uyu munsi amayeta menshi muri Amerika harimo abantu bamaze gufatwa, ndetse n'aha muri Texas turi, ndetse n'aka gace turimo Calving harimo abarwayi.
This is not true, because even in America, many states have been affected, cities have been affected. Even where we are in Irving, we have people who are getting sick.
Ni ukuvuga ko rero Amerika mu by'ukuri urebye nk'igihugu cyangwa se Amerika k'abaturage, Amerika nk'iki njifite navuga ko idafite mu by'ukuri uruhare muri iki kintu.
So if you look at the situation in America, you can say that it doesn't have any implication into this disease.
Kugira ngo igire n'abashinwa.
Based on what they're saying.
Indi conspiracy theory nanone irimo iravuga ngo n'abashinwa ubwayo bayiteye.
There's another conspiracy theory saying that China started this virus.
Nabo kugira ngo bahime Amerika.
So that they can attack America.
Cyangwa se kugira ngo babashe kugurisha inkingo zabo, cyangwa se babashe kugurisha ibikoresho bimwe bimwe byo kwirinda muri iyi ndwara, kugira ngo barebe ko babona amafaranga menshi.
Or other theories say that they did it because they want to sell the vaccine and use it to profit.
Ibyo ni ibintu byihishe inyuma abantu barimo bavuga.
These are conspiracy theories that people are coming up with.
Nanone abandi barimo bavuga ko ibi byateguwe n'abantu bakomeye bamwe bakavugwa n'amazina yabo, ndetse n'abandi baherwe bo muri Amerika ko aribo barimo bakorana kugira ngo babashe kwica abantu benshi cyane, kandi aribo bazatora urukingo, muri urwo rukingo ruzajya kubinjiza amamiliyari menshi cyane. Bakavugamo abakiri bamwe baraha muri Amerika.
Others are saying that many important people, many powerful people are causing this virus so that it's going to kill a lot of people, and they are going to come up with a vaccine to bring them a lot of millions.
Nanone abandi mu Bufaransa basohoye impapuro zerekana ko ngo ibi byari byarateguwe nicyo bita ngo ni Institut ya Louis Pasteur mu Bufaransa mu mwaka wa 2003. Izo video za kwirisi yose kugeza igihe mu Bufaransa bazihagaritse, umuntu adashobora kuziboneramo, berekana impapuro neza zerekana ko ari ikigo gikomeye cya Institut Louis Pasteur cyakoranye n'uruganda rwo mu Bushinwa kugira ngo babashe kwica abantu benshi, kandi aribo bazazana urwo rukingo ruzabinjiza amamiliyari menshi, ko byabaye mu mwaka wa 2003.
Others are saying that this virus was started by the Institute of Louis Pasteur, and that they worked with a company in China in 2003 so that this can come up and they will be able to find a vaccine to bring a lot of money into their.
kuko muri izo mpapuro bafite berekana zanditse kuri breve y'uburaya bahawe ibyemera iravuga mu indwara coronavirus. Rero kuri icyo bakabishingira bavuga ati dore bare barateguye iyo virus izamara abantu.
Because among the documents they have coronavirus mentioned, and this is said to be a proof that they have prepared this virus.
Ibi nabyo byateje kandi byateje akangaratete, byateye abantu bataye umutwe mu Busuwise, mu Bufaransa no mu Buraya barimo bakurikira iyo documentaire.
So this has caused a lot of turmoil, and people are losing their minds because they are following this on this documentary.
Nabandi bavuga ko ibi birimo bikorwa n'abakorera shitani, abaframaso, abailiminati, abaroze kuwa, abo bantu bose bakorera mu mwijima kugira ngo babashe kwica abantu.
Others are saying that this is being done by a secret society like the Freemasons, the Illuminati, so that they can kill many people.
Kwa abangaba nta kindi barimo bakora uretse gushaka kwica abantu batanga ibitambo byinshi.
That this is being done to offer many sacrifices in their secret society.
Ibi nabyo ni birimo bivugwa kandi muri teori ya conspiracy cyangwa se muri complot ya conspiracy.
And this is just another one that is being spoken about among the conspiracy theories.
Ibyo rero byose birimo bifata imitima y'abantu bikabateza ubwoba bwinshi.
So all those things are causing a lot of fear in people.
Abantu barimo baribaza bati se noneho tuhagaze kuko iki ni ikintu barimo bareba bakabona mu gihe gito cyane kizica abantu benshi miliyoni y'abantu.
Because they are looking and they are seeing that in a very short time many people are going to die because of this virus.
Ariko nanone hakaba abandi barwaye batarimo bapfa.
But there are also other people who are sick but they are not dying.
Ariko ikintu cyambere nuko umuntu yirwaye arimo yiheba muri uwo mwanya ko apfuye atazongera kubaho.
But what's happening is that a person who is affected loses hope and they think that they are going to die right away.
Iyo ni conspiracy ya theory ivuga ko hari abantu babiri inyuma barimo bashaka kwica imbaga y'abantu babarimbure babakureho.
So those conspiracy theories are saying that there are people behind this virus that want to cause a lot of death.
Wambaza batese none niyo siyo.
You may ask me, is it true or not?
Ntabyo nzi.
I don't know.
Sinzi ikibiri inyuma.
I don't know what's behind it.
Tibyoroshye.
It's not easy.
Hari abandi nanone bavuga ko bari barabihanuye.
There are others who say that they have been prophesied.
Hari udutabo twagiye twerekanwa abari barabivuze.
There are books that show that these prophecies took place.
Ndetse hari n'ibindi bitabo byandikwa bivuga ko ikigo ntaramakuru y'Amerika ariyo bita ICYO nabyo yabyerekanye ko mu mwaka wa 2020 hazabikiza cha gripe cyangwa se cha coronavirus kizica abantu benshi mu gihe gitoya ko na ICYO yabivuze ibyo bitabo barimo barabyerekana.
And there are others who are saying that there are books that show that the CIA had predicted this virus to come up in 2020.
Hari abantu rero nabo barimo bivuga ko bari barabyeretswe n'Imana yabibabwiye ndetse no bitabo byabo bagenda babyandika bavuga ko hazaza ikiza kizahitana abantu mu mwaka wa 2020 mu gihe gito kandi agapfa benshi ariko kandi icyo kiza kigahita kigenda nticyongera kugaruka.
So there are people who say in their books that they prophesied about this virus that's going to come up and then go away in a short time.
Ubwo bahanuzi buva ku Mana ntibuva ku Mana ntacyo nzi ariko icyo nzi nuko nta kintu kitubaho Imana itakibwiye abantu.
Is this prophecy coming from God or not? I don't know. But what I know is that nothing comes to people before God prevents his people.
Icyo nzi nuko mu buryo bw'umwuka nguko bivuga muri Mose 3:7 ngo nta kimana ikora itarakibwira abantu zibaye. Harimo abantu muri twebwe, harimo abantu mu bakozi b'Imana bashobora kuba bari babibonye ibi bihe tuzaba turimo. Byena ntibumvikanye cyangwa se ntibazwi cyangwa ntibafite ijwi riremereye yatuma bavuga ngo bumvwe.
In Amos 3:7 it says that God always lets his servants know before something happens. So many people who serve God may have known it. Some of them were heard, some of them were not heard, but God does that before something happens.
Mu buryo bufatika rero nabwo.
So in a tangible way,
mu buryo buriho.
In the reality,
bimeze gute?
What's happening?
Bagwiye conspiracy ya theory mbagwiye uko abahanuzi barimo bivuga mu buryo rero buri pragmatique, mu buryo bufatika cyangwa se logique bimeze gute?
In a pragmatical way, what is happening, what's taking place?
Nuko iyi coronavirus kugeza uyu mwanya nta rukingo ifite.
Is that this coronavirus does not have a vaccine.
Gusa mu Bufaransa bagaragaje ko vaccine iri mu nzira kandi ishobora kuboneka vuba.
But it has been shown in France that the vaccine is going to be available in a short while.
Ndetse aha muri Amerika nabo bavuze ko barimo babikoraho cyane vuba mu buryo bashobora kubona urukingo mu minsi iri imbere.
And even in America, it is said that they are going to find a vaccine in a short time.
N'indwara iza imeze nk'ibicurane.
It's a disease that has the same symptoms as the flu.
Ariko igatera abantu kunanirwa.
But it causes people to be weak.
Abantu bagacika intege.
People lose strength.
Bagahumeka bigoye.
They lose their breath or shortness of breath.
Bagagenda bacika imbaraga.
And they continue to be weak.
Iyo ndwara rero iragenda igateza abantu umuriro, abantu bagenda batakaza imbaraga zose z'umubiri.
So that disease causes a high fever, and that brings their body to be weak.
Akaga kayo n'ikibi cyayo irandura vuba cyane, umuntu agukozeho, umuntu agukojeho amacandwe ye muri uwo mwanya birakwanduza.
The dangerous part of this disease is that it's very contagious. If someone touches you, or if someone coughs around you, you can be contaminated.
Kugukoraho si ikibazo.
The problem is not to touch you,
ariko iyo gukoze n'intoki,
but if they touch your hands,
ukikora kuzuma,
and you touch your nose,
uwo mwanya iragufata.
That in that time you are already.
Akaba ariyo mpamvu wasaba ko abantu bagomba umaze kuramutsa abantu hita ukaraba mbere yo kwikora ku mubiri.
That's why it is advised to wash your hands before you touch your body.
Nanone iyo umuntu akwegereye akagushiraho amacandwe ye uyirwaye nayo iragufata.
Or if someone coughs at you, that can also contaminate you.
Akaba ariyo mpamvu basaba ko abantu bicara bategeranye cyane.
That's why they ask that people sit and they sit separately.
Kuko ni ibintu bitoroshye.
Because it's not easy.
President wa Amerika yavuze ko abantu barenze 10 batagomba kuba hamwe.
The President of America asked that there should not be 10 people gathering.
Kubera iki?
Why is that?
Kuko atekereza ko abantu bamaze kurenga 12 promiscuity kwegerana biba byinshi bigatuma umuntu yakwanduza undi.
Because when you are more than 10 people, you become close to each other and you become contagious.
Ikindi kigaragara nuko udahita ugaragara kurwaye, ushobora kugira ibyumweru 2 3 abantu babona uri muzima kandi urwaye, kandi icyo gihe nicyo kibi cyo kwanduza.
Another fact is that you may spend 2 or 3 weeks not seeing any symptoms, but you can carry the virus and contaminate other people.
Ubundi umuntu yamaze kugaragara hiyo ndwara kwanduza tiwe bikigoye cyane, umuntu yanduza igihe akiri muzima.
So the contamination does not take place when the disease is revealed. It is when the disease has not been revealed.
Iyi ni ndwara rero iri contagieuse, donc yandukira vuba vuba.
So it's a very contagious disease.
Ubwo ni uburyo pragmatic.
So that's what's pragmatic.
Uburyo bwo kuyirinda rero nta bundi buhari.
There is no other way to prevent that disease.
Ababishoboye barimo barambara maske bagashira ku mazuru mu kanwa kugira ngo umuntu nakuvugisha twaducyane tugaruke kuri maske.
Those who can are wearing masks so that even when someone speaks to you, their saliva may not enter into your mouth.
Ikindi nanone abantu baritwaza utwabugenewe two kwisiga cyangwa se gukarabisha igihe ubashe kuramutsa abantu.
And others are carrying a sanitizer around before and after they greet people.
Igihe nanone ugiye ahantu hari abantu benshi bakingura umuryango ari benshi, urangije gukingura umuryango nanone wakinguwe na benshi ugomba gukaraba.
If after you go and you open the doors, you should also wash your hands.
Cyangwa se nk'abaje mu mariye public amatoilette atandukanye ko mwinjira musohoka, ni byiza umuntu guhita karaba kugira ngo akureho utwo tuvirisi duto tugera dufata ku ntoki cyangwa se ku maboko y'abantu.
And even those who go into public areas, it is advised to wash your hands so that that virus cannot affect you.
Ese Bibiliya yo iravuga iki mu bihe nk'ibi, cyangwa se Bibiliya niki iduha mwina?
What does the Bible say about this time, and what's the advice that the Bible gives us?
Ibi ni si bitangaza.
This is not surprising.
Yesu yari bivuze muri Yohana 16:33.
Jesus said it in John 16:33.
Aravuga ngo ibyo mbibabuye kugira ngo mugire amahoro muri njye.
I have told you these things so that you may have peace.
Ngo muri isi muzagira imibabaro, ngo ariko nimuhumure nanesheje.
But in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world.
Yesu yavuze ko tuzaba mu mibabaro.
Jesus said that we are going to go through trouble.
tuzagenda duca mu bintu bitandukanye.
We will go through different trials.
Byakorwa n'abantu, byakorwa na Satani, byakorwa n'iki, bizaza kutubabaza.
Whether they are done by Satan, by people, they are going to come to trouble us.
Ibyo bizaza.
Those things will come.
Ariko aravuga ngo mugire amahoro muri.
But Jesus says, have peace in me.
Mwebwe bana b'Imana,
You children of God,
nimugire amahoro mu.
have peace in God.
Mwebwe bana b'Imana,
You children of God,
nimuturize muri Yesu.
be at peace in Jesus.
Ngo mugire amahoro muri.
Be at peace in Him.
Imana ishimwe cyane.
Praise God.
Zaburi twasomye ya 46.
The song that we just read in
iravuga ngo Imana niyo buhungiro bwacu.
it says, God is our refuge.
Imana niyo buhungiro bwacu.
God is our refuge.
Wari wizeye ko Imana muri bibi ariyo buhungiro bwawe?
Do you believe that God is your refuge?
Dore igitangaza gihari.
This is what's amazing.
Ubundi ari indwara zikubita ibihugu bimwe ibindi bigakira, ariko noneho ni indwara yakubise isi yose. Ari abakomeye, ari aboroheje, abaministre ko bararwara, abadepite bakarwara, abamayibo bakarwara. Donc ntibitoranya noneho.
Some diseases affect a certain population, but now it's all over the world. People who are ministers, people who are important in this nation, in every nation, are being affected.
Abantu benshi bararwaye.
Many people are being
Kandi
sick,
bakomeye.
and they are important people.
N'abandi boroheje bararwaye.
Others who are normal people are
Ubu
also
nono
sick.
si indwara y'abato n'abakomeye.
This is not a disease of the weak or the
Ni
strong.
indwara ya buri muntu.
It is a disease of everybody.
Ikindi si indwara y'agace kamwe, ni indwara y'isi yose.
And it's not a disease of a certain area. It's a
Ese
disease of
umukiranutsi
the world.
yagira ate?
So what can a righteous
Ni
person do?
ukumenya ko Imana ari ubuhungiro.
It is to know that God is their refuge.
Iyi ndwara yazanye byinshi cyane.
This disease has brought many things.
Gutandukana kw'imiryango,
Separation in families.
abantu bakaja muri karantene,
People are being quarantined.
bakabafungira ahantu ntumubono wawe.
They are quarantined and you are not able to see your neighbor.
Iyi ndwara yazanye byinshi.
This disease has come with other
Ubukungu
things.
bwamanutse bw'ibihugu.
The economies are going down.
Amamiliyari n'amamiliyari arimo arashirwa mu ma entreprise kugira ngo yongere abeho kuko yaguye.
Billions of dollars are being put into companies so that they can come back.
Uyu mwanya nimo mabwira indege ikomeye yitwa Delta yaguye yose.
As I'm speaking to you, the airline Delta has gone almost
Mu
bankrupt.
buryo leta yemeye gufata amafaranga ngo irebe icyo yashira muri za kompanyi z'indege kuko zose ziraparitse.
It's such a way that the government is investing or putting money into that company.
Indege yo mu Butaliyani leta yavuze ko igiye kwinationalize, igiye kuyifata iyigire kiyayo iyirune mu mafaranga. Alitalia.
The airline Alitalia is being taken by the government so that it can continue to function.
Mu Bufaransa
In France,
imyenda yiyongereye kurenza 100%.
debts have gone up beyond 100%.
Ni kuvuga ngo abantu utuzi twahagaze,
Jobs have stopped.
indege zahagaze,
Flights have
ibihumbi
canceled.
by'abantu byavuye ku kazi
Thousands of people are now jobless
kubera gusa iyi ndwara.
because of this disease.
Iyi ndwara ndirimo ikora ku buzima bw'abantu kubera ko no ku bukungu bwabo.
This disease is not affecting people but also their economy.
Ese umuntu yahungira he muri iki?
So where can you run for refuge?
Umuntu yajya he muri bibi?
Where can you run for refuge?
Imana niyo buhungiro bwawe.
God is your refuge.
Imana niyo buhungiro bwawe.
God is your refuge.
Yesu ashimwe cyane.
Praise God.
Imana niyo tugomba guhungira.
We must run to God.
Bibiliya iravuga ngo
The Bible says
ngo ni umufasha utabura kuboneka mu makuba.
He is a help in trouble.
Yesu ashimwe cyane.
Praise God.
Ngo Imana yarageragejwe ngo isanga ariyo yonyine itabara muri bibi.
God has been tested to find that He's the only help in this
Niko
trouble.
bavuza ngaha. A tested help. Can you read in English or your version?
Tested help in times of trouble.
A tested help in time of trouble. Abandi bose babaye tested muri bibi. Bigaragara ko nawe abahungiraho. Ngo Imana yonyine niyo yagaragaje ko twayihungiramo. Yesu ashimwe cyane.
Everyone has been tested and they have failed to help people, but only God is the only tested help.
Ngo kubera izo mpamvu titugomba gutinya.
And so we need not to fear.
Ngo nubwo ngo isi yabiranduka.
Even if the world blows up
Nubwo imisozi yatembagara ikanyeganyega ikajya mu mazi.
and the mountains crumble into the sea,
Bibiliya yavuze ngo nubwo ibiyaga binini nka za Oseya byose byakwibirindanya n'imisozi kava ahayo.
even if the oceans roar and foam and the mountains tremble,
Twebwe abiringiye Imana tuzacika intege.
we who believe in God should not be despaired.
Iki ni igihe cyacu kudatinya.
This is not the time to fear.
titugomba gutinya bene
We must not fear
dufite
children.
imana duhunga
We have a God of
dufite
refuge.
ibyiringiro
We have hope.
imana niyo idufite
God has us.
niyo izi ubuzima bwacu
He knows our lives.
izi ejo hacu
He knows our future.
izi ko dukeneye kubaho
He knows that we need to live.
izi ko dukeneye kuryama
He knows that we need to
izi
sleep.
ko dukeneye kwambara
He knows that we need to
ko dukeneye
clothe.
kuriha bill
We must pay our bills.
izi ko dukeneye kuriha amazu
He knows we must pay our
izi
rent.
ko dukeneye kurya
He knows we must eat.
iki ni cyo gihe cyo kuyijyamo
This is the time to run to Him.
kuyicaramo neza tugatuza
To go and be calm in Him.
imana ishimwe cyane
Praise God.
imana ishimwe cyane
Praise God.
bibiri iravuga ngo nicyo gituma tutazatinya
The Bible says that's why we will not fear.
ntituzatinya naho isi yahinduka
We will not fear even if the world
naho
changes.
imisozi yakugwa hayo ikajya imuhengeri
Even if the mountains crumble into
naho
the sea.
amazi yaho yahorera akibirandura naho imisozi yatigiswa no kwihinduriza kwayo tuzakomeza turi mu mana yesu ashimwe cyane
If the oceans roar and foam, the mountains tremble, we will continue to be in God.
kubera iki
Why?
bibiri iravuga ngo hari umugezi
The Bible says there is a river
ngo utemba mu mudugudu w'imana
of joy flowing from the city of
ngo hari
God.
umugezi w'ibyishimo
There is a joy of a river
ngo hari
of joy.
uruzi
There is a river
uruzi rw'ibyishimo
of
ngo
joy
rutemba mu mudugudu w'imana
that flows into the city of
imana
God.
ishimwe cyane
Praise God.
ngo mu rurembo rw'imana
In the city of
hari
God,
ayandi mazi atandukanye n'ayo tureba
there is a different water
ayo arimo aratemba mu mitima yacu
that water is flowing in our hearts.
n'amazi y'umunezero
It is a river of
muri
joy
ibi bihe by'amarira
in these times of
n'amazi
tears.
y'ibyishimo
It is the river of
muri ibi
joy
bihe turimo dutakaza abavandimwe
where we are losing our people.
n'amazi y'ibyishimo
It is the river of joy
igihe abantu bafashwe barwaye
where people are getting sick.
yesu ashimwe cyane
Praise God.
ngo hari uruzi
There is a river.
imigende yarwo ishimisha uwiteka ururembo rw'imana hari uruzi
There is a river
rutembeshwa n'ibyishimo
that is
ruri mu mudugudu w'imana
that is in the city of God.
yesu ashimwe cyane
Praise God.
ngo imana iri hejuru y'imana zose
God is above all gods,
ibindi bigirwamana byose
all other gods.
ibyo abantu bakora
What people can
ibyo
do,
satani yakora
what Satan can do,
ntibizatubuza umunezero
will not take away our
kuko hari
joy.
uruzi rutemba
Because there is a river
ruva ku
that
mudugudu w'imana
that comes from the city of
rutemba mu
God,
mitima yacu
that flows in our hearts,
rutemba mu mago yacu
that flows in our families,
rutemba mu mazu yacu
that flows in our houses,
rutemba muri bene wacu
that flows in our brethren,
rutemba mu mitsi
that
yacu
flows in our veins,
rutemba mu maraso
that
yacu
flows in our blood,
rutemba mu mifuka yacu
that flows in our
urwo
pockets.
ruzi ngo ni urw'umunezero
That river is a river of joy.
haleluya
Hallelujah.
ndagira ngo urwo ruzi rutahe iwawe uyu
I want
munsi
that river to come to your house.
ngo imana yonyine ituye muri uwo mudugudu
Only God lives in that city.
ngo kandi imana yacu ntinyeganyega
And
ngo nubwo ibintu byose byanyeganyega
Even if everything is shaken, God is not shaken.
haleluya
Hallelujah.
haleluya
Hallelujah.
bibiri iravuga ngo imana irahagaze ntinyeganyega
God, the Bible says that God is standing firm. He's not shaken.
imana ishimwe cyane ngo nubwo haba imidugararo hose ku isi
Even if there are trials and troubles around the world.
ku murongo wa kane can you read 5
The nations rent and rave.
5
Yes, that's-
God himself
or God himself is living in that city. Therefore, it stands unmoved despite the turmoil everywhere.
nubwo hari turmoil everywhere
Wherever, even if there's turmoil,
nubwo hari guhina umushyitsi everywhere
even if there's shaking everywhere,
nubwo ibintu bimeze nabi
even if things are difficult,
ngo urwo ruzi rw'umunezero
that river of joy,
ngo rurahagaze ntirumuvinga
it is standing firm.
ntirukurwaho
It is standing firm,
rutemba mu mitima yacu
and it flows in our
kandi
hearts.
imana yacu
And our God
ni imana
is our God.
ngo ntabwo izatinda kudutabara
He will not delay to help us.
imana yawe ntizatinda gutabara
Your God will not delay to help
iri
you.
hafi gutabara
It is close to you. It's
yesu
close to
ashimwe
you.
cyane
Amen.
urabyizeye
Do you believe so? Do
urabyizeye
you believe it?
yesu ashimwe cyane
Praise God.
ngo abanyamahanga barashakuje ibihugu by'abami byagize imidugararo
The nations
ivuga ijwi
went,
ryayo ngo isi ikayaga
the nations went and rave in anger, but when God speaks, the earth melts in submission.
isi yose yakangarata
The whole world is in shaking.
ibihugu byari byarakuyeho imipaka byayisubijeho
The countries that had removed their frontiers have now put them back.
bongeye kandi kwisubizaho
They have now been placed back.
abantu barajagaraye
People are running around.
abakomeye bahinze
The
umushyitsi
great are shaking.
ibintu byakomeye
Things are very
ariko
serious.
imana yacu ngo yicaye ahera
But our God is sitting in the holy
imana
place.
yacu yicaye
God is sitting.
ngo isi yose
The whole earth
isi yose
The whole earth
igomba kumva imana
must hear God.
ngo imana igiye kuvuga
God is about to speak.
isi yose ngo igomba guca bugufi ngo n'amami yose agaca bugufi
The whole earth must submit and kingdoms totter into womb.
yesu ashimwe
Praise God.
ngo komanda w'ingabo zo mu ijuru
The commander of the armies of
ngo ari
heaven
kumwe natwe.
is here among us.
Komanda w'ingabo zo
The
mu
commander of the armies of
yaje
heaven
kugutabara,
has come to
yaje
rescue you.
kukwiyereka,
He has come to reveal
yaje
himself to
kuvugana
you.
nawe,
He has come to speak to
yaje
you.
gukorana
He
nawe.
has come to work with you.
Ngo Imana yako
The God of Jacob
ngo yaje kudutabara.
has come to rescue us.
Akira ubwo butabazi bw'Imana.
Receive that help.
Ngo ngwino urebe
Come see
ubone icubahiro c'Imana n'ibikorwa Imana ikora.
the glorious things that our God does.
Imana irimo irakora ibintu bikomeye.
God is doing mighty things.
Nguko ngo Imana izana ibindi ikarangiza n'intambara
How he brings ruin upon the world and causes war to end
muri iyi si.
in the whole
Nta
earth.
wundi wabikora.
No one else can do
Nta wundi
this.
wabikora.
No one else can
Ku
do it.
murongo wa 10 ngo nimutuze mwese.
Verse 10 it says, stay silent.
Ngo nimumenye ko ndi Imana.
Know that I am God.
Ngo ngomba kubahwa n'amahanga yose.
I will be honored by every
Isi
nation.
yose igomba gutinya.
The whole world will fear.
Ubu abantu bose batinya.
Now everyone is full of fear.
Abascientifique batinya.
The scientists are fearful.
Abapoliticiens
The
batinya.
politicians are fearful.
Abakapiteni, abamajoro batinya.
The commanders are fearful.
Abanyabwenge batinya.
The wise are fearful.
Yewe n'abasazi batinya.
Even the crazy people are
Abantu
fearful.
bose bafite ubwoba.
Everyone is afraid.
Ngo nimuceceke mutegere.
Silent, stay silent.
Ngo Imana muze kwireba.
Know that he is God.
Ngo Imana yacu igomba kubahwa.
God must be
Ubu
honored.
abantu bose bategereje ku Mana.
Everyone is expecting from God.
Ariko cyane turahiriwe twebwe.
But we are blessed
Twe
truly
twizeye Imana.
because we believe in
Ngo
him.
n'ubuhungiro bwacu.
He is our refuge.
Ese Imana n'ubuhungiro bwawe.
Is he your refuge?
Ese Imana n'ubuhungiro bwawe.
Is God your refuge?
Ese Imana n'ubuhungiro
Is
bwawe.
God your refuge?
Ese Imana iri kumwe nawe.
Is God with you?
Yesu aravuga ngo
The Bible says.
ibyo mbibabwiye kugira ngo mugire amahoro muri njyewe.
Jesus says, I'm telling you this so that you may have peace in me.
Aha muri Yohana twasomeje 16:33.
In John 16:33,
Ngo mwisi muzagira imibabaro.
you will have trouble in this world,
Ngo ariko nimuhumure.
but be at peace.
Nanesheje isi.
I have overcome the
Dufite
world.
umugabo wayiciyemo arayinesha.
We have a man who went through this world
Uwo ni
and
Yesu.
overcame it. This is
Uwo niwe
Jesus.
twizeye.
He's the one we
Uwo
believe.
niwe dufite.
He's the one we have.
Witinya.
Do not be fearful.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus
Indwara nk'izi.
is another disease.
Dufite Yesu yitsinda.
We have Jesus who overcame it.
Yadutsindiye n'izi.
He overcame many
Reka
others.
gutinya.
Do not be afraid.
Yesu ni muzima.
Jesus is
Ngo
alive.
humura.
Be at peace.
Uranesheje isi.
I have overcome the
Kunesha
world.
isi bivuga iki?
What does it mean to
Yanesheje
overcome?
corona.
He has overcome corona.
Yanesheje sida.
He has overcome
Yanesheje
sida.
cancer.
He has overcome cancer.
Yanesheje ubukene.
He has overcome poverty.
Yanesheje
He
indwara.
has overcome disease.
Yanesheje
He
ubutindi.
has overcome poverty.
Yanesheje buri kimwe cyose.
He has overcome everything.
Iyo ni yose.
That is the word.